muling it.
Drew, you did some time, didn't you? Weren't you put away at some point?
Not on a serious one. I mean, I've had
No?
multiple times where I've been in jail, but I've never been sentenced with anything. I've always managed to somehow get away.
Just like the Sam Pepper level shit, where you were kind of arrested and then on your way.
Yeah.
You've been in American and British jails?
Like France, I bribed some police to get away, which is kind of weird.
Tight. How did that
happen? Like, so I was driving, and bearing in mind, I had like 2 ounces of flour, and I had like, I don't know, maybe like 200 quid in cash, but it wasn't enough, but it looked sketchy, you know? It was just very strange. And this is back in the day when, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the UK, Cali import is like a big thing. Like almost, like probably 30% of the weed over here is like expensive, like Cali import, stupid expensive. But back then, we used to get these bullshit RX label pots where people would just put their UK weed in like these RX medical label pots, right? And it'll be imitating Cali. Luckily, I had some of my weed in that. So I'm driving, and there's one of them stops where they're pulling like 1 in 3 cars.
Oh, no.
And this is when I was an idiot, and I used to like smoke while I was driving. I had like a big joint going. I'm like, yes, oh, fuck. I'm like, throwing the joint. I'm like, oh, fuck, run the window down. Like, yeah, pull up. They do breathalyzer. I fail. No, I don't fail the breathalyzer. Sorry, I'm like, oh wait, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna be able to go. But then they bring out the swab test, which is like brand new at the time. They can swab your saliva and tell if you have THC, like cocaine, like all sorts of shit. And obviously I'm gonna fail that. So like, it came back. I failed it. I'm like, fuck, medical, please, medical, like please. And at first they weren't having it, but they saw that some of the pots were in them RX pots. They put them to the side. They're like, sweet. And then the police have sort of gone like, this problem, this not problem. And he points at the ones with the bullshit medical thing on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, sweet. But it's like, this big problem, like, and it's just the same pots, but without the fucking medical sticker on it. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, like, look, come. I get out of the car. 4 of them all huddled together. Like, look, you pay police, it makes it easier. What, like a fine? It's like, no. You pay police,
Bribe.
easier. I'm like, sing.
I love that he's so open with the corruption. He's like, no, let's be real here. This is some illegal dirty shit, you pothead. What an honest, corrupt policeman.
Yeah, right.
No. Not a fine.
But I think you have to make it clear, like, this is not a you are okay to go.
He didn't have to make it clear. He could have taken your money and left, but he wanted you to be.
You say shake down.
But bro, I'm like, yeah, bro, how much you want? He's like, look, we huddle, like they huddle again, like 750 euros. Which, like, brother, at the time, that was like all the money I had. This like 2017. I was like, broke. Oh, fuck. I guess if this gets me out, I'll fucking go in jail, take my money. So, like, bro, these guys get me in the police car. We start driving, like, on the wrong side of the road with the lights on, like, going over the grass and shit, like, fucking like, mad shit. So, just to get me to the cash machine. I get there.
They took you to a cash machine?
Yeah, and I had a foreign card, so it's only letting me take.
Are you sure these were police officers?
Yeah, so like it only lets me take out 250 euros because of the.
Well, they said they were.
But because foreign card, 250 euros only allowed. I'm like, bro, what do I do? Only 250 euros. Like the card, it doesn't let me take any more.
He lowers the price.
And they sort of huddle and they're like, "It's okay. It's okay." I'm like, sweet. What do we do? They're like, well, they basically explained to me like, look, we've called it in. So the only thing we can do is we can take you to the hospital. We can take your bloods. We can say that there was nothing in your bloods. We can say that the test came back nothing.
Wow.
And then we can give you your license back in the post. And we'll just mail it to you.
What a terrible system!
Yeah,
they're doing.
So like, and because
We're gonna mail you your license after we fake your medical report. Why don't I just walk away and you go that way?
Yeah.
Bruh, I had to go through this whole ordeal, and they
Tell 'em I
they didn't
escaped.
handcuff me at all. I'm like smoking cigarettes inside the police station with them and shit, because it's fucking middle of France, middle of nowhere. They don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm looking at people in the cells, like, and I'm just stood there outside smoking a cigarette with the police, like, oh, when we're going to the hospital, then boys, like, are they writing up everything? And
Yeah, those people didn't have money for the bribe.
Bro, they were telling the truth. Yep. Everything happened. Like, bro, I got home later and my license was there. Like,
Hilarious.
They actually shipped it back.
What the fuck?
Well,
That's bizarre. I just imagine them as both scary and polite at the same time. A French policeman who wants a bribe. That's like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Did you call him
It's
like
fucking weird.
Monsieur or like whatever Sir is over there?
Nah.
Officiel. I think they like being referred to as that. You go Officiel.
Inspector.
Well,
they like that.
Inspector. They like to be
Inspector.
talked to like that is how a French person likes to be spoken to, is in an obvious mockery.
I think they enjoy that. Yeah.
You know what's actually crazy though? Like recently, I had some really fucked up situation happen, which I haven't really spoken about on my channel, but like I kind of don't care because fuck these people who did this shit, because fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Recently, I was in Barcelona for like a big weed event. It's like the biggest cannabis thing that happens anywhere, and I'm sat inside one of these cannabis clubs out in Spain, because that's how it works out there. They're like a club. And my mates in the UK start getting phone calls, and they start saying, yeah, there's people waiting for you outside. Like, they're going to kidnap you and shit. Like, my normal mates from UK, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, like, I've been sort of being like, look, this is surely bullshit. Like, I have someone walk me to my car to make sure that, like, everything's okay. Like, you know, everything's all good. I've walked to my car. Everything seems like it's bullshit. Nobody's walking with me. Nobody's done nothing. And, yeah, like I've sort of gone to my mate. Oh, it must have all been bullshit. I've like fist bumped him. I've got in my car. Next thing I know, two guys have come over to the car, pulled me out the car, fucking beat the shit out of me, taken all my stuff out the car, probably like $5,000 worth of shit out the car, like a bunch of shit. And like the only reason I'm really mentioning it is because I ended up going to France. Like while all this fucking ordeal was going on, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? I didn't want to be in Barcelona, so I drove to France. Which after all this situation, I actually got a warrant out for my arrest, because 2 years later they decided, yeah, actually, fuck it, we are pressing charges on this cunt. So for some reason I had a warrant out, which I ended up being back in France. Super long situation, but all in all, I hope never to go back to France. And fuck those people from Barcelona, who are Club 67. So fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck Spain. Fuck France. What other European countries can
just those two? Them? Just those two. Those are the worst ones.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, do people? I feel like Europeans are all mean to the ANIA nations, like Romania. Like they seem to get ripped on a good bit, being called gypsies.
As you go further east, you know.
I guess the further east you go.
Yeah. And Monaco, for some reason, fuck them.
Yeah.
Monaco? I thought they were like the super rich, like almost like a tax haven.
But that's why it's fuck them.
That's why. Yeah. They're all full of themselves. They think they're hot shit with their boats and
they're fucking car races.
Your marina's too crowded. I'm not having it.
No. You know, I'd like to go. You know, somewhere you should visit just to roll the dice is Singapore.